Hello and welcome to the 2020 Polished Man campaign wrap-up. My name is Jimmy Taylor and I'm one of the very proud Polished Man ambassadors. Today I'll be taking you on a little journey of this outstanding campaign that continued to achieve such incredible results thanks to the help and support and dedication of you, the Polished Man community. Now 2020 marked the 7th year of the Polished Man campaign. It was a campaign that encouraged everyone to take a stand, an active stand, to commit to helping end violence against children. They did this by painting one nail for the month of October, so that no child around the world has to suffer. We achieved incredible results that surpassed all expectations. It was huge. We had over 5,000 people signing up to take a stand. Nearly 300 teams got involved and there were almost 1,000 polished pets join the cause. 1,000 polished pets, unbelievable. So people were supporting us from 50 countries around the world, but most of all, we were able to raise a huge amount of funds. You're gonna have to wait to the end to find out how much though. So let's get stuck into it. Polished Man ambassadors play a very important piece in the Polished Man puzzle. They are supported by local ambassadors who are champions and leaders within their community who spread the Polished Man message far and wide throughout their networks. And then there are the more well-known ambassadors who are familiar faces within the public eye who help Polished Man get the word out on just a slightly larger scale. This year, all of them rallied around the campaign in full spirit and absolutely nailed it with their fundraising efforts. Now, with this year being a little different to other years, it was most certainly important for all of them to think outside the box in order to get the word out and raise funds. We saw former MasterChef winner and now judge Andy Allen. He auctioned off his famous 2012 winning apron. We also had Joel Jackson, Archie Thompson, Nazim Hussain and Maddie J host Storytime, which was a social event on Instagram where they each read children's storybooks every Monday in October. There were fitness classes, hosted by me, DJ sets hosted by DJ Piero and Chloe Wilson from Sunset Stream, and personalised message shout-outs from our ambassadors who joined the social platform Cameo. Two ambassadors that represented Polished Man this year were Archie Thompson and Archie Dale. Archie Thompson, well, he's a legendary professional footballer that played with the Socceroos, just the Socceroos, and Melbourne Victory for quite some time, and he's a hero in the eyes of a lot of soccer fans, especially Melbourne Victory. And then there's young Archie Dale. Now this young man, he's been on board the campaign for over 3 years. This year in particular, he put out the challenge that he would run 1 kilometre for every $100 that was donated to him. Now, he raised an unbelievable $4,575. Wouldn't read about it. So he ran 1 kilometre for every $100 raised. It's huge. That's a lot of running for that fella. To help him out, Archie Thompson, he got on board and said, I'll help young Archie out. I'll run a few Ks with him. We thought it'd be a good opportunity to get both of them together and share a bit about their Polished Man experience. So here they are.
Hi, my name is Archie Thompson.
And my name is Archie Dale.
And we are
Polished Men. So, what inspired you to get involved in Polished Men this year? Like, this is your first year, right?
Polished Man approached me to be one of their ambassadors to bring awareness to some really horrific numbers when you look at domestic and sexual abuse that's being directed at our kids across the world. And having kids of my own, and also to my own mum's story, it really resonated with me, and that's why I'm a Polished Man ambassador. What are some other highlights that you've encountered being a Polished Man ambassador?
Yeah, I think beating my record by a whole $1,000 is a pretty big achievement, considering that it's also coronavirus, so I need to find new ways to raise money, and I'm pretty proud of that. Yeah, and I'm happy I get to run a marathon because of Corona. Obviously, staying indoors, just need to stay fit. And yeah, like you said, you taking your time out to run with me, it means a lot.
Thank you for letting me exercise with you.
Okay, my pleasure. So, have many people asked you about your blue nail?
Yeah, they have actually. Funny enough, I've had so many people stop me and ask me why the blue nail polish, and I think it's such a great idea because again, it brings awareness and we're having conversations.
Yeah.
What a couple of legends. I might have to change my name to Archie. Anyway, as we know, the campaign is called Polished Man, but it's not just for men. The campaign encourages people from any gender to sign up, paint a nail and fundraise. Some of the most successful fundraisers to date have been women, or as we've just seen, even children themselves. This issue affects so many people, and the Polished Man movement needs as many hands and nails, well, with the introduction of polished pets this year, paws and claws as well, to all come together and help end violence against children. Thanks to our friends at PETSTOCK, Polished Man introduced Polished Pet. Now that allowed our furry, fluffy, feathered and scaly friends to also join in the movement. We saw nearly 1,000 pets sign up, polish up and spread the message on social media this October. Our news feeds were filled with happy little snaps and feel-good content for a good cause. The man behind this idea, CEO and founder of PETSTOCK, an all-round legend, Mr. Shane Young. Now let's hear what he's got to say about this great cause.
Polished Pets was born out of a conversation, ironically, at a Polished Man function. And I thought, what can PETSTOCK do here to contribute? And I think being in the pet industry, we all know what an integral part of the family pets are and what a wonderful love they bring to the family. So at PETSTOCK, we're super proud to introduce this to our groomers. And we managed to do over 6,000 polished nails in an inaugural year in the middle of a pandemic. On behalf of all PETSTOCK and our wonderful team, we're really proud to be a part of this and looking forward to a bigger year next year. With the inclusion of pedicure, pets could also sign up along with their parents. And I'm proud today to announce the inaugural winner is Delilah and a proud pet parent, Bonnie Anderson. You are a very deserving winner, and here's a message from Delilah herself and mum, Bonnie.
Hey guys, it's Bonnie and Delilah here. We are very, very excited because Delilah won the Polished Pet of 2021. So you got it, my little girl. We're very, very proud to be ambassadors of Polished Man and help make a change this year. So thank you so much for having us, and we can't wait for next year.
A big part of Polished Man is the power of community. And our brave survivors are the beating heart of this campaign and the reason we do everything we do. Horrifically, 1 billion children experience violence, and that was last year alone. This is half the world's children. The statistic is heartbreaking and it's sickening to learn, but we know that it drives challenging conversations, and in turn, it helps to evoke change. The people who share their stories of survival are beyond brave. Not only are they facing and working through their pain in order to change their own lives, but in doing so, they open the door for others to heal and also to create a safe space for their conversations to be had. Today and every day, we honour and celebrate the incredible people helping to change the narrative around violence against children. People who, by standing up and polishing up, are helping to create a better future for children everywhere. Sandy LUTERSZ was one of the campaign's top polished women this year. She impressively raised nearly $8,000. And here she is to chat about why she got involved and what the campaign means to her.
The reason why Polished Man is so important to me is that I've lived as a survivor now for 28 years. And I worked out a very long time ago that my purpose and passion in life is to inspire and motivate people, to unpack all their baggage so that in order that they can live their best life. Survivors live with a mask, and it's time to remove that mask. There are multiple ways to get help, and Polished Man is one way to reach out. I'm not going to stand here and tell you that it's easy to do. It will be the hardest thing you've ever done in your life, more than likely. But I'm going to tell you that you will make it, and you will come through it, and you will live your best life moving forward. But you have to do the work. So I decided with Polished Man that I will rise up, stand up and speak up, and give you the ability to do that for yourself. And hopefully one day, if you haven't gone down that journey of going from sufferer to survivor, I hope that this gives you the ability and the encouragement and the motivation to do so.
Thank you so much for sharing, Sandy. What a superstar. What an incredible impact you've made. Now, Polished Man really spread its wings this year, and it raised funds and awareness internationally like never before. This year, K-pop sensation 80s were invited to become official campaign ambassadors. After seeking out their lead singer, Hongjung, speak about the campaign while showing off his painted nail on social media, it sparked a huge amount of interest from their fans. When 80s announced they were getting behind Polished Man, the campaign raised over $12,000 in only 24 hours. How incredible is that? The campaign also went viral in Pakistan after cricket legend Wasim Akram and his wife, social activist Shanira Akram, decided to address the horrific rise in violence against children in their home country. They rallied the support of fellow A-listers, and it made huge waves across Pakistani TV, print and digital media. The Polished Man team is beyond inspired by how this type of grassroots effort took a hold in a country whose children are in such dire need of change. To all of our international supporters, thank you for your contribution and your dedication to a campaign all the way down under. The Polished Man campaign couldn't have achieved what it did without the incredible support of generous people like you. And it's because of each and every one of you who painted a nail, raised funds and had those informative but difficult conversations both online and offline about what we do and why we do it that got us achieving our soon-to-be announced total funds raised. You're shaping the future for generations to follow, and you're ensuring that no child experiences violence ever. It's a bold vision, but we are making incredible inroads so far. There are a lot of important people behind the scenes that brought Polished Man alive this year, and we need to give out a huge thanks to all the recognition for their hard work. Starting with Natalie Keane from Lacuna Agency, Nancy Moe from MoCo, Tom and the team from Raisley and all the legends at PETSTOCK, YD, Modern Currency, Tick Group and Thinkerbell. Now, time has come to share with you the official total of funds raised. So sit back and take a look at the year that was Polished Man 2020.
Being a Polished Man is really important to me because it not only allows me to speak up about my own experience, but also to provide a voice to those who can't speak for themselves yet, or maybe aren't yet ready to talk about their own experience.
It was great to be a part of a passionate team from all our gem life resorts all over Australia, polished men and polished women, making some great contributions, protecting children from violence.
Being a polished woman means standing up for those who can't stand up for themselves.
Elliot Costello and his experiences with FAIR in Cambodia really inspired me to get involved with the Polished Man this year.
I've received a couple of videos from some of my recipients from my funding, some thanks yous, and that, inspires me to keep going. And, I can't really stop after watching those videos.
Look, it's always a no-brainer for me. It's an incredible cause we can all align with and we can all support, and you know, I've been fortunate enough to be doing this for 6 years with Polished Man. They've always been an incredible support to me as a very proud Polished Man, obviously, but also as a very proud Indigenous man. And I think you know, one of my major passions is supporting my people, my mob, and looking after their well-being and welfare, and Polished Man's been a fantastic vehicle to allow me to do that.
I've beat my target of $5,000 by over $1,000 this year. I've also learned a lot more than I need to know about nail polish and how to polish my nails.
So my highlight was actually being on the morning show with Karen, and we actually chatted about it, and she really was aware of it now, and so many thousands of other people.
Actually getting to meet some of the other ambassadors and interview them on the podcast and hear about why Polished Man is so important to them. So I feel very lucky because I got to meet incredible souls and hear their stories.
Whoa! That's unbelievable! That is incredible. So these funds are all going to go towards supporting some of the best trauma recovery agencies in the world. Now this includes the Australian Childhood Foundation, the Survivors and Mates Support Network, Hagar Australia, and the New York Centre for Children. Funds also support trauma prevention programs run through YGAP, which uses the power of social entrepreneurship to support people to lift themselves out of poverty or disadvantage. Now give yourselves a round of applause at home for all of your hard work this year. It hasn't been easy, but it's definitely been well worth it. So on behalf of the Polished Man team and the people we support and all the projects we aid, thank you for your time, your energy, and in making Polished Man 2020 a triumph. We can't wait to do it all again next year.
I'm a polished man.
I am a polished woman.
I am a polished man.
I am a polished man.
We are polished.